Hello everybody, the goal for today is adding a rubric in an assignment. So what we're going to do first is we're going to create an assignment right here, and we'll just call it test. You can put in your instructions here. Now what I will probably do is I'm going to add the instructions, some more details in here. So I can add something from my Google Drive, a link, a file, or something from YouTube, depending on the instructions. You can create a document, but then you're creating it all from scratch. That's why I like to have it pre-made, and I will grab something from my Google Drive. Now you'll see here I'm in Wendy's class. It's going to all students. The points is 100, or you can make it ungraded. I can make it have a due date. Say we'll make it due Friday. Remember, this will pop up in your Google Calendar. Now I'm going to make a topic for it as well. But test video topic, just because that's what we're kind of doing right now. Now here's where it says rubric. Now there's a few ways that you can do this. The first way, you can create a rubric, reuse one that you've already made, or import from sheets. So we're going to do the first one, creating a rubric, and then I'll show you what it looks like importing from sheets. So here, the title of it could be test rubric, and you could call the description, say if you're doing something I usually use for writing the performance standards, but make it in more kid-friendly language. So we could call this here just verbs, something like that. Doesn't really matter at all right now. Points required, we're going to go to 4. Title level, you could call that approaching expectation or not yet meeting. And description, this is where you would put in what is not yet meeting. Sorry, this will be 1 for not yet meeting. And here, okay, now we're going to click on these 3 dots. Sorry, click here. We're going to add another one, and this will be 2 points. And we will call this approaching, and you would put the description of it here. 3, so on and so forth. Meeting expectations in the description, and so on and so forth with this as well. Exceeding. Now, what you can do, so we're just going 4 pieces here. So here's my verb section. If I want to add another one, calling it nouns or whatever, I can keep doing that, and so on and so forth. And then I can come over here and hit save. Oh, looks like I need to add this one. So we'll just do it anyways. Call it nouns. Points required 1. 2, 3, 4. Meeting expectations, exceeding expectations. Now we'll save this one, and it will pop up right here, and this is what it will look like. So that's the first part. The second one is when we want to add a rubric. Don't do this, don't delete it. What we can do is import from sheets. Now this is the way I typically like to do this. So I am going to give you a spreadsheet that you can pre-fill, and I'll show you what that looks like. So it's already done for you, okay? And you're going to import from sheets, and you will see how this is graded. You're just going to add your things in here. It's done, it's organized, and it's an easy way for you to start doing these. And you can make them for math, science. They had theirs ascending, descending. You can kind of figure out what you want to do. I'll show you how mine works in an actual classroom as well. I need to go back to my class. Now the cool part about this, we'll go down here, is when I highlight on the rubric, it will automatically show you and give you the marks for these kids, which is pretty neat. So you can see these, we are doing inferencing. I go and click on someone's work here, so we'll click on Ashton. Now here's the rubric that pops up. You can add your personal comments here. And notice the mark here. When I move these up, notice that that changes already, which is pretty fantastic. Now if I want to go into the description of these, you can see the down arrow, it's right there. They can read these as well. That's pretty much it. So you can create new, or you can import from slides. In the bottom of this YouTube tutorial will be a link that will show you for the Google Sheets, so you can input things like this. I hope that makes sense, and have a great day. Bye.